I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this
Which
stuff
is why
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Just when many had begun to take the situation lightly, Stephen A. Smith exposed Floyd Mayweather, revealing numerous attempts he allegedly made to scam his way out of bankruptcy.
IRS, how much does he owe?
it's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably
Stephen A. Smith has recently found himself in the role of an investigative reporter. And interestingly, he has gained access to this information through insiders within Floyd Mayweather's team, who have been updating him on every development. The well-known ESPN commentator has made some bold and shocking claims about Mayweather and his finances, which are nothing short of wild.
That's all he needs to do. All he needs to do to erase that debt. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino other than your...
Stephen A. Smith claimed that Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle left him broke after acquiring numerous houses and cars that have served little to no purpose. Speaking on his ESPN show, Smith recently said, "I'm here today to share that I'm deeply disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother Floyd Money Mayweather. Is his daily and monthly overhead so high that the money is just gone? Trust me, it's gone. Now, if you call him, he'll be hosting at your local nightclub because he needs that action right now."
It ain't good to make all that money if you ain't got any of it to keep yourself right. When you look at the Vegas casinos, think twice about going down there. That's all. Send your boys to do it for you. Order room service. Chill out. Do something. Anything but gamble, bro. Keep your money. Because as great as you are, I got news for you.
He then added that Mayweather has been battling bankruptcy by using fake investments to secure loans and deals from financial institutions. However, he was recently exposed after falling into debt with an organization for 4 years and failing to gather enough cash.
What I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space.
Stephen A. Smith reported that Floyd Mayweather is desperately searching for schemes to bail himself out of bankruptcy, claiming he spent so much that money simply stopped flowing in. According to Smith, all of Mayweather's so-called investments are just tactics to secure deals and maintain his lavish lifestyle. He was recently called out by a company he owes, and things have taken a wild turn. The boxing champion is now reportedly embroiled in a legal controversy involving RICO allegations. ESPN's Smith revealed that Leonard Solomonov, owner of the online retailer Lenzo & Co., is alleging that Mayweather owes him nearly $4 million for a luxury jewelry purchase made 3 years ago.
Hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
You know
I've
what's
given
not
you
good?
$25 million.
Yeah,
On
he's
Friday,
bought over.
Solomonov filed a lawsuit in Miami federal court accusing Floyd Mayweather of refusing to pay the remaining balance on a 2021 deal involving several luxury watches, a diamond necklace, and a ring. The jeweler claims he received $267,000 in 2 cash payments, with Mayweather still owing him $3.8 million. In the suit, Solomonov states that although he was instructed to put away his phone to keep the transaction private, he discreetly filmed the meeting using another device. He is also alleging that Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, violated the RICO Act, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, citing fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, and civil
Exhibition match, all right, that's fine. You know, kind of sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. Yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect.
claims that Mayweather, the Money Team, TMT, and possibly others have systematically created, participated in, and engaged in what can be described as a quasi-criminal money laundering scheme involving high-end, rare, and exclusive luxury watches and jewelry. According to the suit, the defendants, acting in concert with other financially incentivized third parties, purchase or acquire luxury watches by soliciting watch brokers like the plaintiff, offering upfront cash with payment terms, but with no intention of paying off the total balances. Even the exhibition fights that Mayweather has often relied on as a backup plan to escape financial trouble were heavily criticized by Stephen A. Smith, who weighed in on the matter following the infamous brawl between the teams of Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti.
When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine.
Mayweather and Gotti faced off in a scheduled 8-round exhibition match this past Sunday, but tensions rose even before the bout began as Mayweather arrived with a large entourage, prompting referee Kenny Bayless to demand the area around the ring be cleared. Gotti also had many supporters in the crowd, setting the stage for chaos. As the fight progressed, both fighters exchanged trash talk, and the bout was ultimately stopped in the 6th round due to Gotti's excessive holding. After the stoppage, Gotti charged at Mayweather, and the two began swinging at each other, which triggered a massive brawl between their respective camps.
Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, Floyd Money Mayweather decides who's he fighting. What's the name of that guy? John Gotti III. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about
episode of ESPN's First Take. Stephen A. Smith shared his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather continuing to participate in exhibition fights, stating, "For me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I liked the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. I just see some of these things, and this is my personal feeling. When you're that great and that elite, not just anyone deserves to be in the ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it's for exhibition purposes." Regarding the post-fight brawl, Smith didn't give it much weight, saying, "That little melee and stuff doesn't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather. I just
that individual that he was fighting right there is the grandson of the late infamous mobster John Gotti. I am not aware of Gotti III having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know.
Even YouTuber Jake Paul has suggested that boxing superstar Floyd Mayweather did not pay his brother, Logan Paul, for their exhibition bout because he is bankrupt. Logan went the full 8 rounds with Mayweather over a year ago and has repeatedly claimed he was underpaid for the fight, a claim Mayweather has denied. However, Jake has backed his brother's accusations, suggesting the boxing legend has squandered his $1 billion fortune. In an interview with Rob Moore, Jake stated, "Floyd, Mayweather is bankrupt. I've been saying it all along. I think he probably spent it on the girls he pays to be around."
Yeah. So we're gonna sue Floyd Mayweather.
Yo, what's good with this? Are we? What's good with the conversation about this? Last night you were doing one of these. Are we saying that or?
He hasn't sued him yet.
Oh, got it.
We're still talking
Got
to him.
it.
There's still conversations that are happening.
Well, he got sued. You know he got sued.
He's been sued multiple times.
For the same fight. Yo, something's going on, and there's one side.
They want to come and get
Very,
this
very
sparring.
clear to see.
Let's run it. Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets this big check and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list.
After Logan Paul took to Instagram earlier this month to reflect on the 1-year anniversary of his battle with Floyd Mayweather. He posted, "1 year ago today, I ran into Floyd Mayweather. He's hard to beat, but even harder to cash in on. Who should I fight next?" Mayweather was expected to earn $55 million from the fight, with Logan taking $15 million of the total. The boxing legend has dismissed the American YouTuber's claims as nonsense while also stating that Paul has suggested a rematch since
He is the promotional arm of his fights. It's why, in part, he makes so much money, because whereas a normal promotional company will take 30%, he is that. And so oftentimes for his fights, before the tickets can go on sale to the public, or like right as they go on sale, he'll buy a whole wing, a whole section, and then he'll sell them at a higher price, marked up, so he can make,
like all the floor seats. He takes all of them.
All of them. 3, 4, 5x.
In response to the bankruptcy claims, Floyd Mayweather attempted to silence his critics by announcing a false $42 million investment, aiming to put to rest any doubts about his financial situation. Since retiring from professional boxing, the undefeated boxer has built a career on shutting down critics both inside and outside of the ring. Despite retiring with a perfect 50-0 record and defeating some of the best fighters of his era, the 47-year-old rarely receives recognition from fans of the sport. Once again, Mayweather took this step to earn praise for his recent actions, while simultaneously silencing his doubters and helping those in need. He falsely claimed to have invested an enormous $42 million in an affordable housing deal in Manhattan,